Howdy folks, this is Grebner with Grebner Outdoors, and I have had a lot of requests for knife sharpening videos because obviously I have made a few knives in my time, but I won't claim to be an expert sharpener. And I'm also probably going to break with some quote conventional wisdom in this, but I'm going to be working on a Marine Raider Spec Plus buoy from Ontario. I know, holy shit, I own something other than cold steel. And we're going to be using a vise for this. And first thing we're going to do is lock it in here. And if you've got wooden scales on your handle, be very careful not to break those. But we're going to get it in here good and secure. And I hope you can see all of this. This is a mill file. Now what I'm going to be doing is being very careful not to run my knuckles into this tip here, but I'm going to sharpen from the front back. Now a lot of people will say don't ever use a file on your knives. Well, this is a large survival knife, and I'm backing the relief cut up. I'm going on a very shallow angle, backing the relief cut up, working from the tip back, just taking off some metal on the top part of the edge so that it's easier to sharpen with a stone, and so that it is a better and a more finer edge. And as long as you go on a very shallow angle, it's just like planing wood. It's not going to hurt the edge any. It's going to take off shavings from the top part of the relief cut, and we're bringing the relief cut up a bit. Now obviously this knife I have ground on myself, and I'm just going to check the edge here. And what you want is uniformity in the edge. And you can see on this side I already brought the relief cut up, but I'm going to trade it over in the vise and show you on this side what I'm going to be doing. And still being careful. And you want to make sure that you have this in the vise good, but if you've got wood scales, don't pop the handle off, because you want it in the vise good, because you definitely don't want this knife falling down into your crotch. But I'm just backing the relief cut up and shallowing the geometry up. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are fans of the Nut and Fancy project, but I am no John Fitson. That's obvious. And also, keep in mind, if this is a survival knife, it doesn't need a real fine edge. But if you're going to be taking a lot of metal off, you can reprofile the relief cut with a file, as I try and make sure that this is in frame for this. I'm just taking it right down like this. I'm keeping it on a very shallow angle, and I'm not getting into the terminating edge here. I'm taking the relief cut and bringing it up the blade so that I have a lot shallower geometry. And like I said, keep in mind this is a survival knife, so you don't need a super fine edge. And now that I've got that done, make sure to tune in for part 2 so that I don't run out of time here and have to edit. Make sure to tune in for part 2 where I'm going to take it to the stone. So, as always, God bless all my Ted Nugent blood brothers. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Thank you very much to those of you serving in the military. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement. Thank you very much to my subscribers for all your support. I know there's a bunch of you that have wanted to see this. When you're working with the knife, be very, very careful. So check out part 2 where we're going to take it to the stone. Thanks for watching.